So this is the portable dryer, and it's pretty decent in size. This is the filter. Take this out and clean it. Put it back on after cleaning it. It goes here. Adjust it. You see, it clips back there. And then we're gonna put our jeans. I have a load of jeans here that I just washed, and we're gonna put those in here. I'm gonna put all of this in here. Okay. It's a large load of jeans, and I still got space, you see? And we close it. And here we have the buttons to work it. I wish it had it up here so it would be like easier for me, but it has it over here. I mean, I don't mind. So it starts from really hot and cools down. And this one over here is air dry. This one, I never understood this, so I left it like that. And this button, when it's pressed like this, is air dry. Automatically air dries. But when it's pressed down, it's because you want to put it yourself to which level you want. And I want it hot. So right now, it's drying perfectly fine. It dries to a nice level of hotness. And I have it with this air venter for the home, since I don't have it connected to a wall or like a window, since my windows like are not safe for putting a dryer, or like I don't have the hole on the wall, because in this house they don't allow dryers or washer. But I have this one. It works perfectly fine with this, and it connects to a regular outlet. So I would definitely recommend.
Hello. So I thought I'd do a review on the BLACK+DECKER 2.6 portable dryer. I recently got the washer, the 1.6 cubic feet BLACK+DECKER portable washer, and I had it for about a month now, and it works amazingly. So I wanted to get something to complement it, and I did the dryer. I did the 2.6, and so far so good. This is my first day using it. So I have a washer and dryer hookup in my apartment, so I was able to go to Menards. This piece actually comes with it, the connector, and then I was able to get the vent connector down there, and then the little hose thing to just connect into the wall to ventilate outside. So that was like super cheap for everything, maybe $20. And then the dryer, so far so good. We actually got these little step things, wooden things from Menards too. It comes with, well, mine came with wooden planks in there, so I actually just put it on top of there. I'm gonna end up painting that black, so it can just look better. But right now I have a queen size dryer sheet in there. It's been doing good so far. I haven't used any dryer balls or anything like that. This is literally my first day using it. I have it on the cool setting right now, but the sheet fits really great. It's quite a bit of room in there. I haven't had no complaints. I think it fits about 5 to 6 pounds in there. So good for apartments and everything. 1 or 2 people. It starts right back up when you close it. And then you have your molds down here. I wish it was up here just so, you know, you didn't have to bend down. But if I'm standing up, you're just reaching down. But it would be better if I could just stand up and do all the controls up there, but not really a bad con. So you can do the air dry, which I'm on now. You can have a cool set, a warm or hot. Eco mode is when the button is out, and then normal is when it's in, and then sensor dry is when the button it's on when it's out, and then it's off when it's in. So I have this on normal now, and the sensor on off right now. But I haven't had any complaints. It's actually bigger than I thought. But it goes very well with my washer. I'm very pleased. It's only my first day, but I'm hoping that this is something I can use long term. And yeah, that's all I got. Hope this helps someone.
So this is my Black & Decker 2.6 dryer. I've done about 12 to 13 loads in this thing today, so it's ran quite a bit. Biggest thing I can tell you, it's also set up to an indoor ventilation system. You guys, trust me when I say this room is going to get hot if you did as many loads as I did today. But I want to go over these buttons with you real quick. This button right here is your eco mode. So when the button is pressed in, it's normal. However, when the button is pressed out and it's raised, this is considered eco mode. Okay, this just lets you know, it lets you know how to activate it normally or how to, you know, operate it by energy saving mode. This right here is going to be your sensory dry selection. So when it's off, which means that it's pressed in, then it's just going to go by the timer. Whenever the timer goes off, then the dryer will go off. However, whenever the sensory is on and the button is popped off, then it's going to let you know that after 120 minutes, when it reaches that level, it's going to basically test the clothes, I guess somehow itself, and see if it needs to still be dried on a hot level or if it can be dried on a cold level. Your buttons, when you're looking at your buttons, remember that your buttons are based off of these cool levels. You have cool over here, but you have hot down here. I didn't see these when I first did it, and that's probably why I kept thinking I almost thought the dryer wasn't working, but I didn't see the hot down here. So if you make sure to start down here, the clothes will get hot. I can usually dry my clothes in this amount of time, pull it out, and we're good to go. But if not, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever original dryer would take, you can get these clothes done. And then you just have a timer right here. I probably have a little bit more than I should. I have probably about 7 pairs of jeans in this right now. 7 or 8 pairs of jeans. And this is my last load of clothes. These are jeans though, you guys. So this was completely spinned and dried from the Black & Decker washer to the dryer, and you can see there's minimal level of shaking. So I was scared about the reviews. Don't let it scare you. Other than that, I mean, really, also the sock fell off. There is a vent way back there in the back. I'll show you a video or a picture. And then this also right here is a vent. So make sure that you're cleaning those out periodically between uses. And there is a picture in the maintenance and care on how to make sure that those filters get cleaned out, because that's going to help you make sure that your dryer lasts longer and your clothes get drier. So hope you enjoyed Black & Decker. Black & Decker.
So this thing is so cute, and it fits right where I need it to fit. It's 24. It's 24 inches, basically 24 inches square. I removed the feet so that I could sit it flat. Hold on, baby. Right now I'm just drying a t-shirt, a small t-shirt. It automatically shuts off when you open it. There's quite a lot of space in here for the size of this machine. But I'm only just drying this I hand washed this t-shirt, so. But it's so cool. It's lots of space. I mean, you could probably fit 5 pounds or more of clothes in here. This is your lint trap. Comes off real easy, and you just pull this little thing back and pull the lint out as it collects. So, and it goes right back in there real easy. And I like that it's not a digital display, because digital displays draw a lot of well, they don't draw a lot, but they use up electricity when they're plugged in. So I can leave this plugged in and not worry about a whole lot of electricity being drawn. It has an eco set, and automatically starts when you shut the door. It has eco setting. It has a sensor dry setting, and then it has these. When you put it here, it's hot. When you put it here, it's warm, and then here you have the air dry. Sorry, cool. It's warm here, cool here, and then you can air dry. So it's cool. So far, so good.
So this is my New York City apartment setup. I have a really small kitchen, but it works out. I would say definitely be mindful of the measurements. I already knew how big it was going to be. I got it anyway because I really wanted the Black & Decker one. But if you can see, it's like pretty wide here. So definitely measure. But yeah, basically it's pretty big. Basically, you know, the way you have to take this out and then you know, do some maintenance, like take out the dust and whatever. I have this in here because I am not using this at the moment, but this attaches to the back, and then this hose goes out the window, that window right there. There's another attachment you can get if you don't want the window, but this is the one I have. I mean, if you don't have a window. But this is pretty big. As you can see, it does hold like a queen size bedding without it being you know, not drying. It dries really well. And then this setting here, I would say, like, I typically use the hot and monitor it once it gets here because it is like more air dry here. So definitely be mindful of, you know, what temperature you have. But yeah, it's pretty good. I do have the whole setup here. I do have the washing machine as well. So yeah, pretty much.
Y'all, I cannot express how good this dryer works. It's not even funny. I got the 3.5 version. I got the biggest one. I got it about a week and a half ago. It works very well. Just make sure that you have these two buttons pushed all the way in, just so that it heats up pretty well. I have a lot of things in there. I try not to overcrowd it, and what helps with the drying time are those wool dryer balls, but this is the size of the dryer. It's actually a pretty decent size. I can fit a queen size comforter in there. This is the vent that I have behind the dryer. You can get one of those at Home Depot or Lowe's. But other than that, I think that it dries very well. This is how my towels come out. As you can see, they're very fluffy. It dries really good. I have no complaints.
Shame.